Today on Houston Live, whether or not you should trick or treat this year is heavily debated. It's a topic that we're going to talk about and get some advice to help you decide.
Yeah, plus we are getting you pumped and in the Halloween spirit for some very spooky games you can play with the entire family.
And throughout the show, we are going to be hanging out with some of our furry friends dressed in costume to announce the winners from Levy Park's Halloween costume contest. All in that and more starts right now.
Is that for real?
Live from Studio B at KPRC Channel 2. Houston Live starts now.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to this very special outdoor edition of Houston Life on this Thursday, October 29th, 2020. I'm Derek Shore.
It's clearly a little bit different. We have stepped outside the walls of our studio. We decided to get some fresh air in our brand new mobile studio. You look good in orange, baby.
Well, thanks so much, as do you. And Tex, we can't forget about you as well. As Courtney just mentioned, we are just outside our KPRC studios, but soon, as Courtney mentioned, this mobile set, this is actually a trailer that just sort of unfolds into a set. Not quite that easy. It does take a few minutes to put together, which means that our show, Houston Life, is going on the road, and we could be coming to your community very soon. And today, you can hear them already. We have some lovely audience members out here dressed in costume, socially distanced from one another. We have some furry friends. We have parents and kids, folks from all over Houston in our crowd, including members of Fit for Moms, as well as some of those finalists from that Levy Park Halloween costume contest, Courtney.
Oh my gosh, listen, this is so fun. We've always kind of joked and talked about taking this show on the road, and it's so awesome that I know we're just like literally in the parking lot of our building, but it feels so good. Everybody has a big spring in their step, and I love seeing community members in our parking lot. Of course, you know, socially distanced, of course, so it's really awesome to be out here and experience this. How cute is Tex?
He looks great. He does look good. We love having Tex around. We haven't seen enough of him lately. Well, listen, we're going to kick Halloween off a little early with a few Halloween surprises up our sleeves. In addition to our lovely live audience, we have some food trucks, some last-minute Halloween tips to help you create the perfect costume.
And no worries, we are practicing, as we said.
Yeah, guys, I am talking spooky makeup and spooky hair. If the wind doesn't take all of mine and scare you, we're going to get some professionals on the scene here at our live show at Houston Live today. I'm very excited to show off these special looks, you guys.
Well, Lauren, we're excited to see them. The weather is cooperating. It is a beautiful day. Of course, we have Lauren and Joe out with us. Thanks for rolling with our technical issues here. I see you have a mic in hand. And we also have Joe Sam standing by. I hope Joe brought his appetite today, Courtney, for his assignment.
Yeah, you guys, I really did bring my appetite. You can't have a Halloween party without the food and without the drink. So we have the food trucks out here, we have the drink trucks out here too. And we are gonna be giving you all the information on how you can taste some of this food and drinks. They're so good that it's scary, and I cannot wait to devour it all. So things back to you as I go and get my tummy ready for this amazing.
All right, Joe, I love how you suited up for the big party, too. You look fabulous in purple. Fantastic.
So dressed up. It's a little late for lunch, but I saved my appetite for later today. Okay, so just in time for Halloween, speaking of food, Courtney, have you heard of this? People are actually photoshopping pictures of hot into horror movie screams. The results are pretty good. I think we're going to show some of them to you right now. So check this out. It's been making the rounds on Twitter. There's Tony Collette right there. It's funny, right?
It really is. I mean, scrolling through these if you need a good laugh, for sure. And I think there's some other photoshopped photos that I think that didn't quite make the Twitter feed. Oh. Very scary indeed.
That is good. Very nice. Thanks to our photoshopping department for that.
Absolutely. Okay, and you can't really talk about Halloween without discussing a little sugary goodness, of course, when we're talking about candy. I mean, my favorite, actually, I don't even have one, right? Did you know that Payday and Twizzlers are amongst the two healthiest candies. What?
Really?
I love me some Twizzlers. According to the Today Show, not only are those the best options to choose, but the ones that are not so healthy are Three Musketeers, because nobody really knows what a nougat is, Mounds, and Skittles. But gosh, I love Skittles too. And if you really want to dig deep for some Halloween candy facts, Yahoo released a map of America's favorite Halloween candies by state, if you can believe this.
Really? Okay, what's ours in Texas?
Well, Texas got Starburst. And by the way, Starburst candies are truly classified as the least healthiest. Least. Because what is it, wax? Wax and sugar.
I think it's all sugar. And just to clarify, too, we're not saying that Twizzlers and Payday are healthy snacks. They're just healthier options if you are going to go for the candy.
But here's the thing. I will eat the entire tub of Twizzlers. So at the end of the day, not so healthy.
Red Vines or Twizzlers?
Love Twizzlers. Red Vines
me
are
too.
not. They're like stale. They taste stale.
I'm a Twizzler fan for sure. When I was a kid, we used to put away an entire pack of Twizzlers. I could eat an entire pound of Twizzlers on my own. All right, well, we want to know how you are celebrating Halloween this year. And of course, there is this huge debate about, to trick or treat, to not trick or treat.
Right.
But as we've been thinking about celebrating ourselves, we don't get a lot of trick or treaters in our neighborhood. I can't help but sort of think to Halloween's gone by, some of our past Halloweens.
Going down memory lane, this is something that we totally love. I know in my house, too, we've been talking about this. What do we do? So I think it's going to be a backyard party. It's going to be a driveway situation. Party by I mean us,
the four of
right?
us, yeah.
But we still want to dress up and kind of do that thing. But my boys love Halloween. It's AJ's favorite holiday. And I think we have some photos. Look, AJ was, I think, 4 months old there as a bumblebee.
He's a little bumblebee.
I know. Sweet, sweet.
You look like a very nice witch there.
Thank you. And then just a few years ago, I was a latte, and Orlando was the barista skeleton.
Nice.
And then we had a SWAT officer.
Oh.
Do you know who that is?
Is that Madonna?
No.
Is it Britney Spears?
No. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
Oh.
That's Orlando and I.
Wow, it's great. You look great. Very convincing.
It was quite fun. We had to dig deep for that one. I think that was like 2002, maybe.
Oh my gosh, distant memory. Here I am with my family. It's a tradition. I usually fly in to Salt Lake to take the kids trick-or-treating. And this year, check out Scarlett in my hands. She was not having that costume.
She was like, I'm over it.
Well, check out this next photo. She wouldn't even look at the camera. She was so mad. And her body went limp in protest. She was like, I am a sack of potatoes. I am not participating in this trick-or-treating. But it's been so great trick-or-treating. You know, so many things as an adult, we forget that these holidays are so magical for our young people. And as a kid, you know, Halloween was like the greatest day ever. Just the concept, you go and get free candy. So it's been fun watching my nieces grow up and the realization that they all had that you can knock on someone's door and they give you candy. They thought, you know, in the days after Halloween, like your kids, they thought you could just go to people's houses and
every
ask for
day.
candy.
I mean, I remember AJ the day after Halloween, so November 1st, and he came down in his costume, and it was about 5:30 p.m., and he was standing by the front door, just like,
let's go, Mom.
Well, I mean, this is what we do now at night, right? We just knock on people's doors and get candy. So it's really fun. You know, we think it's one day, but they don't really grab that concept when they're that young. So it's really fun to look back at the different costumes, and really for my kids too, how they've changed over the years, because the Bumblebee and Spider-Man, you know, sweet boys, I get to pick their costumes.
And now they want to be monsters.
Yeah, zombies and things with heads cut off and all kinds of stuff. The more bloody, gory, the better.
It does not surprise me. Well, I love that little Tex Man feels right at home here on our mobile set. And as long as we're chatting about costumes, little Tiger King Tex there doing a great job. And it's so adorable to dress up the kids in costume. I think that dogs in costume, pets in general in costume, you could waste an entire afternoon just searching these photos online.
So cute.
But that's something that we're going to be showcasing today on Houston Life, as we mentioned some of these finalists and winners from the Levy Park Halloween costume contest, the dog costume contest. We'll be announcing some of those winners right here on the show and giving out some prizes.
That's right, but we wanted you guys to really help us and communicate online for our question of the day. How are you celebrating Halloween this year? So head on out to our social media platforms, let us know. But Joe, you're out in the audience right now. What are you finding out?
So we are finding a lot of great things out, Courtney and Derek, some really scary things, and I'm joined by my scary audience members here. They have their masks just going ready to suck some blood. Tell us your name.
Olivia,
Olivia?
Natalia,
Natalia. And where are you guys from?
Pearland, Texas.
And what's mommy's name?
Adriana.
How are you guys going to be celebrating Halloween this year?
so we're gonna do social distancing, trick-or-treating, and a dance party.
Oh, dance party. Let me see y'all break a move. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Check out the spooky Halloween costumes and decorations that they have here with their trunk or treat. So we have the scary audience members. Now we're gonna walk over to the cute ones here. We have the Frozen Princess. Tell us your name.
Anna.
Oh, Anna is here. Oh, the queen, right?
Queen Anna.
Queen Anna. That's what we're talking about. And who is this little baby shark?
This is Jackson, and her real name's Kaylin. She's just telling you she's Queen Anna.
Okay, so tell us, Mommy, how are you guys going to be celebrating this year?
This year, we're going to go on a hayride Halloween night with our little bubble of friends and look at the decorations and all of that. So, a little different, but we're still going to have a lot of fun.
Wow, look at this. Can you give everybody a good wave there in the audience? Check them out. And Baby Shark here with us with their amazing decorated car in the background, too. So they're celebrating in a real big way, Courtney and Derek, staying safe out there for Halloween. But for right now, we're going to check out some more of these cute costumes here and then send things back to you guys on the set.
I love Baby Shark. I love all the costumes,
They're
to
all
be
great.
honest, but Baby Shark is by far my favorite today.
Also, he looks totally content in his little shark outfit.
I know.
Well, seriously, a huge thank you to our studio audience, outdoor audience members who have made the trek out today to be part of this very first remote Houston Life show using our mobile trailer. But the fun is just beginning. We promise later in the show, creepy doesn't have to be scary when it comes to playing Halloween games. And today on Houston Life, we've got some fun ideas that'll make your celebration a hit.
That's right. After the break, Halloween hair that will make your costume really pop. Houston Life will be back in just 2 minutes.
Welcome back to this special outdoor edition of Houston Life on this Thursday, October 29th. It is that time of year to dress your four-legged friends in their best costumes.
That's right. We're going to get to show off a few of those stylish pooches on the show today. You know, Levy Park recently hosted a virtual Halloween costume contest, and we're announcing the winners in 4 different categories starting right now.
Yeah, and the first category is Best Ensemble. Drum roll, please. The winner for Best Ensemble is Piper. I think we have Piper standing by. We're going to get a shot of Piper. And Courtney, can you guess the costume?
Hot dog.
There you go. Piper's piping hot dog. So adorable.
I love that he's wearing the hat.
It's so good. So we are told that Piper recently celebrated her first birthday. She's a very happy dog who loves to play ball. Well, congratulations, Piper.
I know. Congrats. And by the way, enjoy your swag bag from the Houston Life team. I think it's being delivered here in just a second.
Special delivery.
I know.
Piping hot dogs. Love that.
When it comes to the perfect look for Halloween, your hair can really make or break that costume.
It certainly can. I know from experience. Houston Life's Lauren Kelly is walking us through some spooky do's that'll be the talk of the party. Lauren.
I see what you guys did there. I like it. The best part about a windy Halloween is like the messier the better, right? I am here with David A. of Studio A Salon, and you're going to share with us some tips on a couple of last-minute, really good Halloween do's for Halloween this weekend.
Yeah, much for having us on. Today we have our model Josh. So first I'll show you a men's look, and then I'll show you a woman's look. So today Josh's look is a serial killer. We've started the makeup. I was like, well, what can we do? I went through my closet and we found an old wig. So I found this old wig and I just kind of spray painted it green to make it look really, really, really grimy. And then we're going to apply it on him.
Josh, are you okay with grimy today?
Okay with grimy.
All right.
Okay.
So let's see how we're going to do it.
So we'll just apply it on him. This is the beginning of the wig, right? And then we're going to just make it really, really messy. Some hairspray.
Okay.
Here we go. Just super. Sorry about the wind. Make it look like he's been running through the forest. And voila, just something very easy. Later on, we're gonna add a little mask on in front, like he's been like bloody and running around and crazy, right? So that's his look. Very easy. We found it in the closet. Fast, right?
Awesome. Well, I know we've got another one to look at. We're going to do the Beetlejuice look in just a few. We're going to save this for a couple of minutes. She looks wonderful. Thank you so much. Derek and Courtney, we're going to come back to you guys with the Beetlejuice look here in just a few minutes.
I can't wait. And here's the thing, you know, the model there is like, hey, yeah, you want to be on Houston Life? We're going to model Halloween costumes. And you're a serial killer. I love it, though.
Surprise.
Yeah, exactly. Lauren, we'll check back in with you. Great stuff so far. And later on in the show, whether you plan to hand out candy or really play it safe by not participating at all, an expert does have some tips on what you should do and how you should do it.
Yeah, no matter what you choose, we do have some tips today. And before the break, why don't we check back in with Houston Life reporter Joe Sam. I smell something cooking over there, Joe. What you got?
Lauren. I mean, we're just talking about the serial killers with Lauren. Every serial killer, they get a little hungry too. So we are going to be talking to Houston Sauce Co. We already have the mystery boxes up here. You're going to be seeing what's in these spooky, mysterious boxes when we come back with Houston Sauce Co. But first, before we do that, we want to check out Phobia Haunted House, which is going to give you all the frights you need for this season.
It's my favorite time of the year, Halloween. And owner of Phobia Haunted Houses, Boom Boom, is open for frights and says this year will leave people screaming for more.
We have a small crew that work all year long, updating and making all the existing attractions. We have 8 separate attractions that are all uniquely themed. And we have a few people that work all year long, updating and making everything better. We have unique animatronics.
Animatronics, actors, and props kept their 6 feet distance from visitors as new safety protocols were put in place. But that didn't keep people from getting the thrill they were searching for.
What is it about these scary attractions that make you want to do this every single year?
I have been involved with this since I was 16. I've always loved Halloween. I don't know what it is about it. It's also like an out-of-body experience being in a character.
We already hear the screaming, booming, and bouncing back there. I have to get changed now because I can't go on those frights and not look like this when we get out there. So I have to get into costume too. Are we ready?
I'm ready!
We're ready. All right, let's do it. Go! Woo!
My My experience took me through 8 different hunts that featured clowns, possessed machines, a mental institute, and a dark nightmare that I didn't want to wake from.
All right, you guys, that was so much fun, so scary and frightening in there. As you can see, I am full of sweat because we were running around trying to escape all of those terrors and ghouls that's inside of there. So Phobia, you have to come and check it out.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life, our Halloween edition outside. Our Tiger King is loving this breeze. Look, he's not even moving.
Is Tex not the most wonderful, patient dog? Look at him. He's even keeping the little
I know.
head part on.
Perfectly still. He loves a good costume.
He certainly does. He's not the only one, too, because we have a parking lot full of well-dressed pets and their owners, family members, and we're going to see much more of those lovely people a little later on in today's show.
And everyone is, of course, socially distant and in their costumes. And I love, love, love this next story because Halloween is not always about sugary sweetness, right?
That is so true. One local vegan food truck offers some savory light bites that you can even book for a private event. Houston Life's Joe Sam is checking in with some tasty treats. Joe, all right, you got to finally show us what you've been working on.
You know, this is my favorite part of the show here, and we've been doing such a great show. It is time to eat now, and I have the evil genius behind it all, Mr. Courtney here with Houston Sauce Co. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Happy to be here.
Oh, and who do we have with us?
I have my sous chef, Brian. Yeah,
right.
So we got some food here ready for y'all to try.
Well, we have to try it. So we showed you a little bit earlier these 3 mystery boxes. Tell us what's in the first one.
All right, so first I heard that you were from Louisiana, right?
I am.
So we got some vegan boudin sushi rolls for you.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And
so
then what's in this here?
So it is vegan boudin. Ooh. So vegan boudin, roll it in our nori paper. We hit it in some panko, deep fried. Then we hit it with some unagi sauce and our trill sauce.
Oh,
that's
wow.
our signature sauce. So it's like a remoulade sauce because you're from Louisiana, right?
Yeah, and when we talk about sauce, we're going to be saucing this next mystery box here. What's in number 2?
So this is our Southwest, drippy Southwest burger. It is made with an Impossible patty. And then we also have some
Oh, look at that.
Amazing. And that's just how we serve it too, man. And we top that thing off with a little bit of pico. And that's it, man.
There you go.
And that's it.
Time to get messy for Halloween,
Come
right?
on, man. Come on.
And the final box here, the final reveal of the mystery box 3, what does we have here?
This is our hot chicken sandwich, but we did a little spin just for Halloween. So we have here some black Reaper sauce. And so I made it black just for everybody in Halloween land. And I guarantee you, man, this will not disappoint. It might burn you up, but it won't disappoint.
That's what I'm talking about. And for people who don't have smell or taste division, where can they go and get these scary dishes?
So we're doing a special reverse pop-up tonight. We'll be at 4402 Emancipation at El Dorado Ballroom.
All right.
From 5 to 9.
Houston Sauce Co., I'm going to go ahead and take this down because I have to taste one of these Boudin sushi rolls here.
Joe, there's no way you're going to eat all of that yourself, so
I
we'll
will.
be a stone's throw away from you, boo-boo.
I'm going to save some for you guys. That's what we're going to do.
Get in on that Reaper sauce. We need to see you burn up.
Oh, yeah. You already know we're like, go ahead and put some on here right now. We're going to go ahead and get that now. Look at that.
All right, Joe, we're going to check in with you a little later on. Enjoy that late lunch. I can tell he would speak if he could.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
All right, are you ready to announce our second winner for Levy Park's Halloween costume contest? The next category is Most Creative.
And Most Creative goes to a cutie named Princess. We're going to get a shot of Princess and check out what she came up with. So this duo, they are dressed as a firefighter and his trusty Dalmatian.
So cute.
Very, very nice. So when not fighting fires, I hear that Princess really loves to sleep.
Well, she needs to get her rest for those fighting fire assignments. Congratulations, guys, and also enjoy your Houston Live swag bag.
It's so amazing to see these dogs that don't mind having something on their heads, too.
It's so fun.
Because for a lot of pups, they just will not wear a hat or a costume for
I'm
that
excited
matter.
to put Oscar in something. I did buy him a sweater, but you know how fluffy and furry he is? I'm just not sure the sweater's going to work for him. He runs a little hot, so we'll see.
I see. Well, congrats again to Princess, and that's a great little collection of costumes over there.
I love the duo. Fantastic. Also, coming up, Halloween games that will put a trick or treating to shame. Keith and Christine are going to pop on outside for a little fun.
Oh, wow. Okay, and Frank has your weekend forecast when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes. Not go to sleep.
Yes.
It goes to sleep.
But I don't remember how.
Well.
So, am I going to use this mic or not use the mic?
welcome back to the second half hour of this special edition of Houston Life. Well, that's kind of a gory sight out there, Courtney.
Yard. It's the season.
Oh, of course. Okay, silly me.
I know. Welcome back. This is so great. And to help us out, we have a couple of KPRC2 friends joining in for a little friendly competition. We're going to get to that.
We are, but I think in the meantime, we're going to get our Halloween forecast for the weekend. Mr. Frank Billingsley himself is standing by with that. Franklin, how you doing?
I tell you what, I need some Aquanet. It's windy.
It is windy.
It's tough, I know.
Some Aquanet.
But hey, it's beautiful. There's no rain out there. In fact, it's hard to find even a cloud in the sky. Let's show you some graphics. I want to show you first the downtown shot. Absolutely beautiful shot of downtown right now, and temperatures generally are all in the 60s. It's going to get chilly as we go into the overnight, but right now in the 60s. The wind is what really is the story. 16 to 18 mile an hour winds are pretty common around the area. It's even gusting to as high as 30. So if you're headed out this evening or going to do a little grilling and chilling at home, count on the wind to continue. We'll talk about it for how long it's going to last, but it's going to be there this evening as temperatures fall through the 50s. But then Friday night football, I think is going to be spectacular. Temperatures are again going to be in the 50s though, and it's going to be on the cool side because the wind is going to die down, which means it's going to be that cool, crisp Friday kind of football weather that you've been waiting for. So I think you're going to love Friday night football. Randy's going to be out with that, of course. And in the meantime, your Halloween forecast, it all comes together to be really kind of perfect, just spectacular, with temperatures ranging from the 60s to the 70s in the afternoon, and then cooling a little bit at night. So I don't know what you're doing on Saturday. It's going to be a big one all the way around, and it's going to be perfect weather. We'll talk more about the rest of the weekend coming up at 4. And we get an extra hour of sleep, by the way. Which,
oh, that's right.
I know. We can all use that, right?
Yes.
Every single day. Okay, Franklin, thank you so much for that. Okay, so Courtney and I, we have gotten up from our chairs.
Yes.
We are getting our masks in place because we're a little closer now. But guys, if you have been scrambling to try to find some ideas, ways that you and the family, friends can celebrate, have no fear. We're about to show you something really weird.
And my glasses are totally fogging up. To help us out, we have a couple of KPRC friends, our friends, joining us now for a little friendly competition. Come on over, Keith and Christine. They're ready to duke it out, and Houston Life reporters Lauren and Joe are standing by for refereeing and play-by-play, and we have TP. I'm very scared.
Love a good competition. I already saw Keith and Christine conspiring for this game. Joe, I'm going to set up the rules for the mummy rap game. What you guys are going to do is you're going to have 1 minute. Courtney and Christine, you're going to rap Keith and Derek, and the person with the least amount of toilet paper at the end of the minute will win the game. Okay?
Okay.
We have 2 rolls then.
But give it all to Courtney. Okay,
So
can we get
they have 2 rolls.
seconds?
I'll hold this and then give it to him.
Both rolls.
What's that?
Both rolls.
Both rolls, yes. Derek, give the second to Courtney. Can I get 60 seconds on the clock? Joe, do you want to count them down?
Yeah, you guys ready? And in 3, 2, 1, let's rock!
Hold it.
Okay, so Courtney and Derek are starting at the top. As I see, Keith and Christine are starting at the very top.
They did. They're going to be starting from the top, and you can see they're working
The trick is to not let the roll break.
Come on, Christine, you got it.
And Derek is also helping Courtney by spinning.
I'm getting so
That's
dizzy.
an excellent
I know, stop.
method.
Okay, stop. Uh-oh.
Oh, you got to tip it in.
There we go.
Okay, start it again. There you
Get
go.
it, Christine. You are almost there. Keep going.
Small steps. Okay, 30 seconds.
Go.
Get to the bottom. Get to
Keep
the bottom,
spinning.
Christine. Get to the bottom.
Oh, man.
There we go. Hold. Teamwork.
Stop. Go.
Okay.
They're almost to the bottom. Get there.
15 seconds. Oh, look, there we go.
Oh, no.
All right, just keep going.
10,
Keep going.
9,
Go.
8, 7, 6,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No!
You guys stay right
Wow.
there. We're going to get a winner coming up after the break. Houston Live will be right back. Don't move.
I feel like I could throw up. Okay.
All right, here you go.
Where is it?
up the mummy wrapping game. And Lauren, you have to give us the winners. You can see both Keith and Derek, they're going.
Have any toilet paper left on your body? You're holding it up. I don't know what happened here, but Derek is still wrapped up like a mummy. So I think you guys, we know that the winner is.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for playing the Mummies of Houston Live. We'll be right back.
Congratulations, guys. That was
And we're going to get into this right now really quickly. First of all, we have to finish pointing out that David A. with Studio A Salon did an excellent job with the Beetlejuice hair. Look at the details in there. He even threw some grass in there. It's nice and green and messy. We'll get some more of that in just a second. But first, I want to get to Stephen Cole of Cole Colors Makeup Services. Thank you for keeping your models out and for showing us the makeup looks today. Let's start with the serial killer. What all did you do for him?
So here, I used a little black, white, and of course red paint with a sponge. Very easy to do at home, and just kind of made it very messy and some distinct lines.
You know what? You know what I can say about this is if you don't even have a sponge, guess what's better about a serial killer? Use your
fingers. Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so white, red, black, and purple is about that. So let's get on over to Beetlejuice. Come on, let's go. This is a very specific costume that everybody knows about the makeup. So turning her into a female, how does that work?
It wasn't a challenge because, I mean, anybody can be Beetlejuice, right? So, yeah, again, white went in with purple, green. We added some moss and just basic primary colors.
And to keep it socially distant with the mask, how do you make it last?
How do you make it last? Once it's set down, put a little powder, maybe, spray a little setting spray, and the mask will cover it up.
And then boom, it's showtime!
There it is.
Well, thank you so much, Stephen Cole, Cole Colors Makeup Services. I'm going to put a link online to go check out more of your makeup and all of your spooky secrets.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, Derek and Courtney, back to y'all.
It looks so great, Lauren. Thanks so much.
It does. It's cool that you can still wear a mask and have a great time, make the costume and makeup work. All right, coming up, the countdown to Halloween is on. Big question, though, should you trick or treat this year or not? If you haven't decided, we do have tips on what to know for both scenarios.
And let's check back in with reporter Joe Sam, who's standing by the drink truck, y'all. Bovine and barley.
Courtney, Derek, I know y'all are probably thirsty after that mummy wrap game, so we're going to be showing you some spooky cocktails here in just a bit and how you can go ahead and quench your thirst. But first, before we do that, you're going to need some cocktails after you go and visit Houston Terror Dome. They're ready to give you some scares for the season as well. Are you going to play?
Well, whatever you fear, you're going to find here. We got 3D, we got voodoo priestess, we got chainsaws, and oh boy, we got some clowns, man. Let me tell you, we got some clowns. We got the sacrifice room, and don't forget this year, we got the soul sucker.
But if you already sold your soul to the demons inside, there were plenty of creepy carnival games outside to continue giving you the chills.
We got Cranium Catch, which is a carnival type game where you're going to toss brains in the cranium of zombies. And don't forget, we got Sicko and Frico's Paintball Massacre, which is a shooting gallery with paintballs that glow in the dark.
To make sure everyone was alive and well, safety was a top priority with regular temperature checks and hand sanitation. The bloody nurse also made sure everyone wore a mask before entering inside. Finally, it's time for the scares.
What I want our victims, our customers, is what they're paying us for is to get that natural high of adrenaline rush from being scared. This is an old school, in your face, scare you haunted house.
And all his victims agreed, saying they will be back every weekend this month, scoring Terror Dome high on the Scarometer.
On a scale from 0 to 10, how scary was it?
It was like a 10. Yeah, definitely a 10.
Definitely a 10.
So no matter what gives you the creeps, both of these attractions has it for you, if you aren't afraid of the dark.
Welcome back to this special outdoor edition of Houston Life. And in case you are just tuning in, we have been showing off some pretty great costumes from some of our four-legged friends on today's show. It is all part of Levy Park's virtual Halloween, get it, Halloween costume contest. These little pups have really set the bar. And guess what, Courtney? It is time to announce our next winner. And this one is for the scariest costume.
And our drum roll, please. The winner is Zeus. And we have Zeus in an evil circus lion. I love it.
He doesn't look evil.
Not at all, but what a great costume for sure. And when taking a break from his circus duties, we understand that Zeus enjoys doing tricks for treats, of course. Well, congratulations, because we do have a swag bag, which looks like you've already got one.
Very nicely done, guys. He's not so scary. Look at that
No,
sweetheart.
it's so cute.
The fake blood does add to the effect there.
Well, Halloween is tricky for more than just the ones that we want in on the fun, right?
Yeah, and this year is totally different, as we know. Whether you plan to keep the light on to invite the trick-or-treaters in, or maybe you just leave the lights off and decide to skip the whole thing, don't worry, we've got tips for you both. For all of you, Monica and Darian Lewis of the Monica Lewis School of Etiquette are sharing simple ways to engage, or maybe not to engage, for the holiday. Welcome, Monica and Darian. It is great to see you both.
Hi, it's so great to see you guys.
You guys are having too much fun without us.
So let's jump right into it. So we have a couple of tips we want to share with you, whether you decide to trick or treat or not.
Yes.
Here's a couple of things that'll help you have a healthy, safe, and happy Halloween.
So you want to mask up. Of course, follow the CDC rules. You can still have fun with a mask, but make sure you do not ever put a costume mask on top of your mask. Why? Because the costume mask is not designed for safety. Let's not try to spray COVID, but let's spread, make sure we're healthy and showing everyone we've been safe.
And the next thing is, stay spooky from a distance. We always say this, stay 6 feet apart, or you could end up 6 feet under. Even though we're trick-or-treating and we're going out and we're celebrating, make sure you observe social distancing rules and guidelines. Give yourself 6 feet, and you can make sure you return home safely.
Pack your potion. That means it's your hand sanitizer. Encourage your children to use hand sanitizer throughout the trick-or-treating part, because they're going to be touching their faces, because they're going to be adjusting their mask, adjusting their costume. So make sure they carry their hand sanitizer.
Exactly. And certainly last but not least, remember, don't eat your treats while you're on the street. Make sure you wait until you get home and you're able to wash your hands and thoroughly sanitize your area, go through your goodies, and then you can enjoy them once they're cleaned and safe. The other is, have a hallowed plan. If you're going to pass out candy, have a hallowed plan.
Yes. And in that plan, you also want to grab and go. This is the best time now to create like goodies in a prepackaged bag. Put it at the end of the driveway. You don't want anyone coming up to the door. Put it at the end of your driveway, and that allows the children just to grab and go.
And certainly remember this, if the lights are out, no treats. Keep it going, pass that place up, pass that home up, and go to the next one that has the lights on. That's a universal sign. And then last but not least, if you don't celebrate Halloween, no worries.
Look, create your own.
You can create your own happy Halloween. Turn on a movie, pop some popcorn, share stories.
Or even have a virtual costume party with just family and friends, like a story show and tell.
Exactly. Whatever you do, just make sure you stay safe and have fun.
For keeping it real, bringing a little bit of energy, and breaking it down for us. We love checking in with the two of you.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Monica and Darian. Great to see you both. And it's true. I mean, even though our traditions maybe are a little different this year, we can still celebrate and find other ways to be safe.
Absolutely. It will be a fun time for sure. Okay, Derek, although it's a little chilly, we like it though. I sure could use a little something to drink to keep me warm. I'm not talking coffee, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Bovine and barley drink truck.
Oh, booze. Okay, Houston Life reporter Joe Sam, I think he can solve this little issue. So he is where the drinks are happening right now. Checking back in with Joe. Joe, what are they serving up for you?
Courtney, Derek, what a perfect place to be right now. We are talking with Miss Christina with Bovine and Barley. We have a scary member. There we go. Yeah, aren't we having a good time here with these cocktails? You are putting Naboo in Boozy, and this is what we want to learn about, because we have two special drinks that we're going to be making for Courtney and Derek so they can wash all that down with that scary mummy contest they did. So what's the first one that we're doing?
We're doing the Bloody Ranch Water. It's a classic take on our ranch water, top seller. It's delicious and refreshing. And then we have our Spooky Mezcal Margarita. If you haven't had mezcal before, it's a smoky tequila. It's wonderful as well.
And look at all the smoke that's coming out there. You have it Halloween themed, ready to go. What made you decide to create these drinks for Halloween?
You know, we're always here to have fun. So we were like, we're totally sold out this weekend. We're like, let's put some spin on the cocktails and have fun with it. And of course, everyone's encouraged to dress up this weekend, so if you see our truck, we're dressed up.
And this is something that really just goes into the whole theme of it here. So you know I have to try one out for myself. So you're gonna have to make one for me too, because after having that Reaper sauce from Houston Sauce Co., I had to come out of the jacket, Courtney and Derek, because that thing is hot. It would really get you ready for the Halloween season and ready for these cocktails that we have here. So we're gonna be bringing these up to both of you in just a bit, but I have to taste it first to make sure it's good for you guys.
Okay.
Just to make sure that there's no poison in there from Miss Christina with bovine and barley. All right, let's see how this tastes. Look at that smoke. Oh, that's perfect. Put it there. There we go.
All right,
so I'm
going
to get ready to bring this up to you guys so that y'all can have some good drinks to wash everything down with this amazing Halloween show that we've been doing. Thank you both for joining us. And how can people find you guys?
bovineandbarley.com or text me at 832-547-0912.
All right, there we go. For right now, we're going to send things back to you, Courtney and Derek, and I'm going to bring these 2 spooky drinks up so that you can get that warm-up that you were talking about.
All right, we're waiting.
wait.
Bring it on over.
It's always a magical day when the bovine and barley trucks roll up to the
Absolutely.
neighborhood. Joe, thank you. Coming up next on Houston Life, we are announcing the People's Choice Award winner of Levy Park's Halloween costume contest.
Cannot wait for that. We'll be right back. Well, if you haven't already gotten into the Halloween spirit, well, these cute little pups dressed in costumes may just help a little bit, right?
Yeah, you have seen all kinds of cute four-legged friends throughout today's show. And in case you missed the details, including little Tex, I think Tex is kind of tired. He's had enough Halloween spirit for the day.
It's a lot of work to be assured.
So the dogs on today's show, they competed in a virtual Halloween costume contest at Levy Park. People voted online for their favorite costumes.
And guess what? It is time to announce the final winner. Of course, we have the People's Choice Award. Drum roll, please. The Lucky Pups owner will receive a year's supply of Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
And the winner is Lola. She is dressed as Little Red Riding Hood with the big bad wolf. Lola is a big fan of naps and chasing squirrels. Oh, need to introduce her to Oscar. Congratulations, Lola, and to all of our winners. I hope your owner likes Dr. Pepper, too. That's a good afternoon snack.
That's a lot of Dr. Pepper right there. And once again, please know that we thank you for coming out to Channel 2 today and bringing your pups and bringing your kids. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you did, too.
Absolutely. It was so great to see everybody in costume and being out. How great are these drinks from Bovine and Barley? I have the Bloody Margarita, which is fantastic. You like it?
With a little Halloween cheer. Always the best. Okay, so we are down to the wire for Halloween costumes, just a couple days away. And if you're in that situation, still uncertain with an online cart full of possibilities of what to buy, well, Houston Life's Lauren Kelly has the scoop on a few pieces that could be right in your closet. We'll hand it on over.
Costumes. The first and best place you should start is your closet. You'd be surprised at how many items you are. And here to confirm that is stylist Ashley Kahn. She's here and has dressed these beautiful models so nicely for Halloween. We gotta talk about the accessories for the serial killer.
Absolutely. So it's super easy to find just a collared shirt at Goodwill or in your closet, maybe one you don't use anymore. Also just some khaki pants.
Don't grab your boyfriends and rip it up just yet though, right?
No, don't do that. Okay. But this was super easy to create. I used a serrated knife and also the opposite end of a hammer, plus some fake blood, and presto. And then also for social distancing, to make it cool and part of it. Exactly, with the face shield.
We're gonna see the model's hands. Josh, let's see your hands though. Oh, you totally did it. Ew, gross. All right, let's go on over to Beetlejuice. This is an iconic costume, and obviously anybody that sees the black and white pattern knows where it's from.
Absolutely. Black and white stripes are the most common pattern on the planet. You can find it at any thrift store. So if you don't have that, I bet most people have a leather jacket as well as a black skirt. It doesn't have to be pleated. It can be a pencil skirt, and then some heeled boots, and you've got this outfit. Just add that black and white, and with the hair and the makeup, it's perfection.
Look at that. You just threw a little bit of the spider web over the jacket, and her mask even matches the black and white stripe movie.
Absolutely. The spider webs make this outfit, because remember, Beetlejuice is dead. So this is the perfect outfit, and this is not hurting her jacket. It's easy to do.
So if you were to take a last-minute costume aside from these two, grabbing things out of your house, what would you grab?
Oh, wow. Well, you know, even in my outfit right now, if I put little kitty ears on and a tail, I'd be a cat.
Or just like for Mean Girls, it's like paint your face. I'm a mouse. Duh.
I actually was that character like last year.
It's so easy though. Go into your closet. Ashley, thank you so much for the tips. Where can we find some more of your inspiration for Halloween?
AshleyCon.com, or you can follow me at Ashley Con Style on Instagram.
Awesome. I'm gonna go home and not take my boyfriend's shirt and not cut it up with a serrated knife or a hammer. Derek and Courtney, don't tell them that, but I just might do that. The fake blood though, I'm definitely going that route. Derek and Courtney, I can't wait to see y'all's costumes for Halloween too. Back to you guys.
Oh, I guess we should probably start thinking about what we're going to be then, Lauren.
Oh,
but those are some
on.
Great tips right there. I love the idea of shopping in your own closet.
It's really great ideas, and something simple too. If you're just going to do something in the backyard or for a driveway, you're not spending a lot of money, so you're just working off with the makeup too. Is great.
Well, we have had so much fun on today's Houston Life, and in case you missed the top of the show, we are sitting right now on what is our mobile studio. So today, we are just outside our studios here at Channel 2, but very soon, this mobile set could be coming to a community near you, and we're so excited to be taking Houston Life on the road here and there.
Absolutely. A little road show is good for the soul, don't you think?
As Mama always said.
I don't know
wow.
where I come up with these
You are
things.
very wise.
So, okay, we're very excited about tomorrow's show too, because you know, it's Halloween Eve, if you will. So that's a time for us to get our costumes together and the final touches. We're not letting anything out of the bag, but we've got some good stuff planned for tomorrow.
We do have some good stuff. I'm going to work on my little vocal exercises. There's a little tip for you guys. Thanks again for joining us on this pre-Halloween outdoor Halloween show, and we're going to see you back tomorrow.
That's right. Let's toss it over to Keith and Christine now, and for the news at 4. Great to see you guys.
You as well. Wow, we could be having a future musical career, sounds like, maybe.
I know.
Talking about vocals, dear.
I know. We need to work on our mummy skills.
Exactly.
With the TP. Maybe next year, guys. We had a great time and great to see you. Such a fun show today. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Indeed, indeed. In the meantime, next, for new developments involving a high school in Katy with more than 40 student cases of COVID-19.
Yeah, the new step the school is now taking, plus the newly discovered cell that could help in the fight against MS and other neurological diseases.
Channel 2 News at 4 begins now.